If you are not devoted to your craft, you'll never reach your full potential. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. Hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all went to the gym today. Hope y'all did y'all push-ups, whatever it may be. Hope y'all having a good day. Today we're going to be talking about being devoted to your craft. And this is another very important part of getting to your purpose. You have to commit, fully commit to what you want to do, what your calling is. You can't just half-ass it for me. So let's get right into it. So what devotion really means is commitment. It's not just an interest, it's commitment. You have to be ready to put this before everything else besides God and your kids and your wife, obviously, if you have that. But if you're a single man, you have nothing else, no other responsibilities, then it should be God and then whatever your craft is. That's it, bro. You need to, that's how serious you gotta take it. You gotta put it right after God. Because that's what's gonna get you to where you need to be. Devotion is what is gonna keep you consistent, even when that motivation is gone. It's disciplines, consistency, and sacrifice. That's what devotion really, truly is to your craft. You're gonna have to sacrifice hours of your life. You have to sacrifice money. To sacrifice functions. You can't go out as much as you wanted to. You're gonna have to you can't eat what you used to want to eat. When you're devoted to whatever it may be, the gym, you can't eat what you wanted to eat. When you at work, you can't fool around, bro. You gotta work. Just keep working. Ain't no playing. Even me today, I have a very set plan. This is one of 3 videos. Like, I'm gonna be working all day, and I don't want to do that, but I'm gonna do it because I have to. Because if I want to get to where I want to be, I need to do this. And that's the reality of the situation. You got to do it when you don't want to. There's gonna be mornings you wake up, you're gonna be like, I don't want to do this. You're gonna be like, I'm gonna do it because if I want to get to where I want to be, this is what I need to do. And you'll be surprised to find out those days that you don't want to work are the days of your best work. And that's the reality of the situation. So let's talk about the power of being consistent. Small daily actions are going to compound over time. So let's say you want to be a YouTuber like me. Every video you post by the end of the year, if you post every single day, by the end of the year, you have 365 videos. That's 365 opportunities for somebody to see a video. If you post twice a day, that's whatever 365 times 2 is. I'm not doing that math. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. It's gonna compound over time. So you wanna draw, you wanna do art. Every single drawing, whatever art you're interested in, every time you do a piece of that art, you get 1% better. You get a lot closer to where you want to be. And in a year or 2, you're going to be making pieces that look completely different from your first one. There's every small thing that you do is going to benefit you in the end. That's why I go to the gym every single day except Sundays. Today is my active rest day. I still have to do my workout. I'm going to be honest, I've been a little undisciplined with my diet. But we're going to get back on it because I'm locked in. If y'all haven't seen it yet, I got a weight loss challenge going on in my shorts. Posting it every single day. Have yet to post today. Posted a video of my car wash. Washed my car yesterday. Yeah, man. It's the small things that are going to add up. And it's all going to be worth it in the end. So one small action a day is going to, by the end of the year, that's a lot. That's 365 small actions that you perform. On top of the other work that you're already doing. Gotta stay consistent, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we need. You gotta show up every single day when you don't feel like it. Back to my first point. Show up every single day. If you don't show up every day, that one day you didn't show up could have been the day you blew up. That one day you didn't show up could have been the day you got where you needed to be. That one day you didn't show up could have been a lesson that you needed to learn. Now you gotta wait. Don't block your blessing because you're tired. Everybody gets tired. That's a part of human nature. Everybody gets tired. But the difference between the successful people and the unsuccessful people is that the successful people, when they get tired, they keep going. The unsuccessful people will sit there and lay down and sleep. Like, I had just went to church and I was like, you know what, I'm going to take a nap and I'm going to do my videos. It didn't work out like that. And you know, I'm glad it did. And here I am, making my videos. Yeah, man. You got to show up even when you don't feel like it. I did not feel like doing videos today. I said, I made a promise. I'm going to do 3 videos this weekend. Or 4 videos. I posted 1 yesterday. I should have posted 2. But I was slacking. Now today is going to be a heavy day. But I'm gonna make it happen regardless. Because that's what I do. I show up when I need to. It's okay to rest. I'm not saying don't rest. But you gotta show up even when you don't want to. Progress is built in quiet. It's gonna get boring at times, bro. It's gonna get boring. You're gonna be like, I don't want to do this. I want to do something else. I want to do something that's gonna excite me. But the things that excite you might get you in trouble. Some of the things that excite you might get you in trouble. So yes, you have to do these boring reps over and 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 over again. So one of those reps pays off. So I'm posting videos over and over and over, and they're all flopping. I don't get more than 2 views. I average like 2 views a video, if that. The only person watching is my girl and me. So yeah, bro. It's like, it is what it is, really. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep posting videos. I'm gonna keep doing this form of videos because I know this could help somebody one day. And that's the whole point of this channel. But I'm doing it in quiet. I don't tell nobody. People ask, I let them know. People find this channel. What's good with you? How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing good. But I'm not telling nobody. If you find it, it is what it is. I'm not gonna lie to you and be like, oh, that's not me. Of course it's me. It's my face is on it. But like, yeah, did you subscribe? Did you like the video? And if they're like, nah, I'm be like, oh, you're a hater then. Whatever. It's cool. I'm gonna keep going anyways. Yeah, bro. Most of the time you're devoted to your craft, it's gonna be boring. Like, that's like 99% of it. The only time it's gonna, that 1% is gonna hit when you make it. So don't give up. It is boring. But then eventually you're gonna notice that it's paying off. You're gonna be so disciplined in it that it's gonna be what drives you every morning. Yeah, bro. So let's talk about some of the sacrifices and the trade-offs that you're gonna have to do when you're devoted to your craft. You're gonna have to say no to a lot of distractions. So your phone is the number 1 distraction in the world. Phones is the number 1 distraction. Social media, text messages, whatever it may be. You are truly gonna have to be like, nah, I can't do this right now. I can do this after I'm done what I need to do today. Put your phone down, turn it off. Turn it off if you need to, and get back to work. Because when you sit on your phone, then you're going to sit there scrolling for hours and hours. Then your whole day's going and you're like, damn, I got nothing done today. Because I decided to sit on my phone. Instead of just dedicating 3 hours to yourself, that's 3 hours of your life of nonstop work that you got done. What I said earlier, those small actions add up. It's gonna compound into something beautiful. Just gotta show up. Gotta let go of your phone. That weed, you gotta put that down. That weed's gonna have you sitting there like looking dumb. You gotta focus on what needs to be done. Real shit. You gotta give up those temporary pleasures. Because in the long run, you are going to thank yourself for letting go of that. But if you don't, in the long run, you are going to regret every single time you decided to distract yourself with this bullshit. With these things that weren't getting you any further to where you wanted to be. Next thing you know, you're 40 years old, and you're like, damn, where did the time go? I was 18 like yesterday. I'm 22 now. About to be 23 in a few months. Like literally like 5 months, I'm gonna be 23. I could have been started doing YouTube. I could have been, and I would have been bigger. I would have been doing shit. But here I am. I'm starting now. That's better than never. Better late than never. That's a real saying. I think it's a joke. Yeah, bro. Anyways, my fault. I'm back. I just had to do something real quick. So sorry for the cut. But yeah. Your craft. So back to the sacrifices and trade-offs. Third point of that is that your craft has to become your comfort. Your comfort zone should be you working constantly. That's where you should be most comfortable. It takes 90 days to develop a permanent habit. That's 3 months, fellas. You can't do math. 90 days. That's a lot of days. That's damn near 100. But if you can do something consistently for 90 days, after that, it becomes your comfort zone. Because that's all you know now. You have to reprogram your brain. Reprogram your brain meets. Like my son Dash, you be saying, your brain meets. So you can build those great habits. Those good habits. It's really what it is. On to my next point, you gotta respect the process. Excuse me. This is not gonna happen overnight. When you're devoted to your craft, you gotta realize that this is a long grind. You're gonna be grinding for months, maybe years. But you just gotta be like, fuck it. You gotta do it. Because I'd rather grind for 10 years and something comes out of it than be pleasurable for 10 years. And then I lock in and I'll have to grind another 10 years to get to where I want to be. So by the time I'm 30, if 10 years from now, by the time I'm 32, I'm where I want to be. Or by the time I'm 32, I'm hooked up on all these drugs and all this, and I've fucked my body up. Now I gotta do this grind to get to where I want to be, if I even get there. You see what I'm saying? There's two different sides. Every possibility is already a reality. You just have to align yourself with it. That rich millionaire that you are is a real thing. But that drug addict that you are is a real thing as well. That alcoholic you are is a real thing as well. Some of y'all might already be there. Those drugs that you're doing, that alcohol you're drinking right now, if you keep doing that for 10 years, you're gonna be an alcoholic or a drug addict. You might be hitting AA meetings. But the shit you do, if you lock in now, in 10 years, you might have that Ferrari you wanted. You might have that house you wanted. You might have that million you wanted. Who knows? Who knows? That's what I'm saying. You gotta respect the process. It doesn't happen overnight. You gotta be patient and trust that eventually everything that you're putting in is gonna pay off. Like that song, it'll all work out. Let it all work out. God's got a plan for you, bro. You just gotta follow the plan. And while yes, y'all trying to plan for your future, that might not be God's plan. That might not be God's plan. Whatever his plan be might be even better than what you thought it was. So fellas, lock in. You gotta be patient with this. It's gonna work out as long as you put the work in. All that work you're putting in is gonna pay off. I promise you. All those late nights that you stayed up, it's gonna be worth it. You gotta enjoy the grind, because this is why I talk about the journey so much. Yes, the end goal is to be successful. But if I was miserable on the way to success, what was the point? What was the point? What was the point of me going through everything if I was miserable during it? That's why I'm saying, this is why I say subscribe to join the journey. Because there's going to be a lot of ups. There's going to be a lot of downs. But at the end of the day, we on that journey. The journey is the best part. You're going to learn things. You're going to go through a lot of things. You're going to have good times. You're going to have bad times. You're going to have great people come into your life. Bad people leave your life. You might have good people leave your life. But there's a reason for everything. There's a reason for everything that happens. You might need that person that you love, that you cherish, leave your life. And it's not that you hate them. It could be a falling out. It could just be, I should stop talking. But that might be what you needed. Or that toxic person that's constantly in your life, trying to get you to do things that you know you shouldn't be doing. You might need to cut them off. Not even might, you need to cut them off. It's not worth it, bro. You gotta enjoy it. You're gonna meet a lot of good people. You're gonna meet a lot of bad people. You're gonna have good times. You're gonna have bad times. You're gonna see a lot of money. You're gonna lose a lot of money. Remember that. You're gonna see a lot of money, but you're gonna lose a lot of money. You gotta lose money to make money. Or you gotta spend money to make money. My fault. Yeah, bro. Like, sometimes you might have to lose that money so you learn how to save that money. Like I lost a lot of money. I lost a lot of money. Fumbled a lot of times. I could have had a lot more money than I have right now, but you know what? It taught me how to save my money. Your craft should be what you are. It should be your identity at a certain point. I'm not saying your whole identity, but it should become a part of you. Like, when people ask, what do? You need to take pride. Like, eventually I want to be able to be like, I'm a full-time YouTuber. And people might look at me weird, but I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm a full-time YouTuber. And I help people. I help people become a better version of themselves. I say you wash cars for a living. You detail cars. Be like, I'm a car detailer. I detail cars for a living. You got to be proud of that. Let's keep it a buck, bro. You got to be proud of whatever you do. Whatever you find is your purpose, that's what you need to be proud of. You need to own up to that. And don't ever be ashamed of what you do. If you're ashamed of what you do, then it may not be what you really want to do. I could never be ashamed of what I do. Is it conventional? No. People definitely find this weird, talking to a camera. And in my case, I'm talking to nobody at the moment. But eventually I will be talking to people. Eventually I will be big. I know I will. Because I'm going to put the work in now. I'm delusional, bro. I'm delusional. And that's why I know I'm going to get to where I need to be to. Nobody that's at the top got there by saying, oh, I might not get there. Or I hope I get there. No, I'm going to get there. That's what it is. I'm going to get there. I don't have a choice. Your work needs to be your calling. When you're devoted to something, it turns whatever you're devoted to into your calling, bro. Just needs to call out to you. Just needs to be something that you're in love with. You need to love this. Y'all niggas be in love with y'all cars. Y'all be in love with weed. Y'all be in love with this and that. But do you love that grind? Do you love what you really do? No, that's a problem. You need to find that thing that you do that you really truly love, that's good for you. Find your purpose. So another thing is, there's two sides to devotion. There's inspiration and disciplines. Inspiration is just a feeling. It's going to leave you. Disciplines is forever. When you drill shit into your head, it's going to stay with you forever, bro. When you're devoted, you don't need to wait. There's no perfect time, bro. There's never been a perfect time. Stop telling yourself that. The perfect time is now. No matter what's going on, do it now. If you wait, you're gonna wait 5 years for the perfect day? Come on, bro. Do it right now. There is no perfect day. Realize that. You gotta build habits. Because there's gonna be a lot of dry seasons that you have to use that disciplines to carry you through. Like right now, I'm in an extremely dry season, but eventually it'll start raining. That's when I know I'm getting close. And that's when things will start to get real exciting. I'm almost at 10 subscribers. That's real exciting. That's really exciting to me. I'm growing. It shows through my videos that I'm growing. I'm not the same man I was in June. I'm not the same man I was in July. I'm not the same man I was yesterday. Every single day I'm changing. Every single day I'm growing. And that's what you should be doing. Every single day you're growing. Even if it doesn't show. We're trying to create a legacy, fellas. We're trying to create something to be remembered for. This is what I want to be remembered for, is helping people become a better version of themselves. Because when I pass, these videos will still be here. God forbid I don't pass anytime soon. When it's my time, it's my time. But at least these videos will still be here, and somebody might be watching one day and be like, damn, he was spitting. Let me get on my shit. And I can inspire somebody else to become great. I'm not great yet. Honestly. I don't know when I'll be great. Because I'm always going to have to grow. You're not great yet. You'll never be perfect. None of us will be. But at least we're one step closer to it every single day when we're devoted to our craft. Gotta think long term, bro. Do you really want to leave this world without an impact? Do you really want to leave this world without something to be remembered for? That's a real thought, bro. You really want to leave this world with people remembering you as the guy or the girl who never got it together? Or the guy or the girl that had it together and then they lost it? Or the guy or the girl that just drank their life away or smoked their life away? Is that how you want to be remembered, bro? Or do you want to be remembered as the person that did that niggas look up to? And even if it's not people, but nobody can ever take away what you did for the world. Nobody can ever take away what you did for people. Nobody can ever take away what kind of person you are. A good person. Somebody that genuinely loved others. That genuinely cared for others. That's what I want to be remembered for. At the end of the day, you shouldn't care what anybody thinks of you. But I'm trying to leave a legacy for me. I'm trying to help other people. I want other people to grow with me. Everybody's talking about this is not a competition, bro. We should be united. The only person you're in competition with is yourself. I don't know why there's so much jealousy and competition in the world. In sports, I get it, because that's the whole point of it. But even then, a lot of y'all think those players hate each other. No, they fuck with each other. Because they knew what it took to get there. They like each other. They respect each other. But you flexing on this nigga you don't like? What is that doing? What is that doing for you, bro? Oh yeah, I remember him. He had some clean fits. He was still a piece of shit. Is that what you want to be remembered for? No. So that's just something to think of, bro. Be devoted to your craft because it'll pay off in the end. Even if it's not showing right now. It's been your boy King Art. This is the first of 3 videos. Probably posting a few more later. I'm gonna post this right now, get this out the way. I'm just gonna chill for a little bit. I got a couple things I need to do. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna catch y'all.